Ladies and gentlemen, this is a story that came out of Baltimore, October 15th, 2018, WBAL TV 11 NBC. They're saying there's now cases in Maryland of the polio-like virus, AFM. So there are some cases in Maryland now, and they're still trying to call this a rare polio-like illness in children. Okay. I don't know how rare it is. And number two, ladies and gentlemen, they admitted there's probably children in this country that have it and they've been misdiagnosed. So, that being the case, they're giving us actually a much lower number than what it should be. So, this is a pediatrician in Maryland that have seen cases of AFM. And she is saying that it's like an enterovirus, which commonly causes, the cold that we see all the time that children will have. And it's common for kids to get cold, especially going to school where it's passed from one child to another. So most of the cases have all started out with cold or flu-like symptoms. Runny nose, sneezing, coughing, congestion, and then the virus invades the spinal cord and the nervous system. And the child will start showing signs of AFM. So she's saying it does not spread the same way that a cold virus spread, like from coughing and sneezing. It spreads through contaminated feces and a lack of washing hands, which is likely why it's being seen more in children, according to Woods, this pediatrician. So, what are you saying? There's some kids that are not as clean as others, and that's why they're getting it? I don't know. So, she's saying it doesn't spread exactly like a cold. Okay. So if you see symptoms that, I mean, in other words, if they're congested and you start seeing other symptoms on top of that that don't look like a cold, then you need to take your child to the doctor. So now they're saying that it's been 4 possible cases in Maryland this year. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention is now investigating in Maryland. Nationwide, they're saying it's 87 reported cases in 26 states. That's where we stand now on this. I just, there's no way to stop this, ladies and gentlemen. Do you notice a pattern, or is it just me? It seems like everything that's happening now is beyond their reach. Everything. You got this drug plague that's going on that's beyond their control, and we know they can't control no hurricane. And now these kids got an illness that there's absolutely no treatment for it at all. So they're still trying to tell the public, after seeing all of these cases, that this is rare and for you to be calm. But they're telling, parents, teachers, pediatricians to be vigilant on what you're looking at when you see these symptoms. So she is pretty much saying if your child have a cold, but they are acting like they got meningitis, then you need to be concerned. But they have paralysis and respiratory failure in a lot of these cases that are cropping up among the children. And there's really literally nothing they can do about it other than put these kids on ventilators to help them breathe. There's nothing they can do. And like I said before, it's like a hit or miss on which child comes out of it and which children don't and end up having it for the rest of their lives. But please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen, about these new cases that have come out in Maryland. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.